Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Abagnatius and this is Captain of Industry. And I only have 20 frames per second. 40, 45, 44, 47. Okay. Maybe overlooking the whole thing might not be the wisest thing to do FPS wise, but I'm still getting 20 frames. So that's not that bad. Let's see, do we see trucks moving, stuff moving? I just love this. Anyway, I just finished having dinner and specifically dessert while I was watching at, or rather looking at the post game, and I did some thinking. The result of that same thinking was this: these two buildings, settlements or settlement parts, are going to go, as well as everything here, to gain room for the factory to grow. Because with the new backbone here, I'm going to change the whole setup, meaning the entire factory is going to go and it's going to be rebuilt. Here I'm going to have a line of storages, first level storages, which means resources, raw resources, such as everything: coal, sand, stone, dirt, fuel, water, yada yada. Then immediately next to it, with sufficient distance so that trucks can pass through, and I'll even give it a little bit more than needed, which means probably 4 or 5 squares. I'll have the storages for first level products, meaning iron, iron or rather iron is also a second level product. I mean, first level iron is also first level, or first and a half, but will also be in the first level tier, the first one, such as same as copper, for example. Then will come the simple vehicle parts, mechanical parts, electronics, the first construction parts and everything, probably even the second construction parts. Then there will be some of the crafting capability, another series of storages for third level, as well as spillover second level, to have more storage of everything, and so on. And this is going to go all the way down to here. This is going to remain, but the factory is going to be here as well and grow down here as well. It will engulf this food storage area completely. Which means that I will need to build some sort of placeholders here to not accidentally block the rest here. There is enough room here and here to craft more food, so that is not much of an issue. And this is reserve space for later. Mainly all of this here, all the way down here, is going to be the factory. These are likely going to go as well, which means the whole recycling setup will need to go. And replaced or rebuilt elsewhere, along of course with the research. I do not yet know where I'm going to place this. I will have to do quite a fair bit of thinking. for that. But there is time, as I mentioned a couple of episodes ago, the next update has been postponed. And my original plan of waiting and just restarting then has also been postponed. So I'm going to make this work. Also, as promised, I have waited until this has been deforested, which is now has been. These are full, which means one of two things. I might either just wait, or I'll just, I don't know. I'll leave all of this as is. I'll just make the advanced oil setup here, and that's going to need more fuel, which is coal, which burns some of that wood, which makes room for more. You get the gist. Okay, oil setup. Let's pause the game. No, here. Several distillation stages. You will take fuel gas and oxygen to make diesel and water. I think there should be something that turns biomass of some sort into diesel. Either that or it is a piece of research for the future. I have a faint memory of having done that in a previous game. Heavy oil becomes usable, okay. First we will need more vehicles because we are at max. Is it this? Ethanol. Corn mash plus oxygen makes ethanol and carbon dioxide. Ethanol plus sulfur becomes rubber. Water plus ethanol becomes steam. Can be boiled, okay? And it can also be flared away. Biodiesel, here. Ethanol plus cooking oil becomes diesel. How do I make cooking oil? In the mill. Soybeans become cooking oil and animal feed. Okay. Which means that I'm going to make a fairly big setup to make biodiesel. Ethanol. That would be corn mash plus oxygen. I have not yet discovered corn, okay. Okay. Ammonia. I think I'm going to make that in the oil somewhere around here. Crude oil plus steam becomes medium oil, heavy oil plus sour water. Medium oil plus steam becomes diesel and light oil. Rubber maker, I already have that one, cracking. Fuel gas plus oxygen. Ammonia, I thought I can make that somehow, somewhere. Okay, that would be sour water plus steam. Becomes sulfur, ammonia and water. Okay. Let's go step by step. because this is going to be a fairly complicated setup. So we'll start by distillation stage 1 that takes crude oil and steam. First, let's make the steam. That will be made, I think, somewhere here, isn't it? Nope. Here, boiler. A gas boiler. Hydrogen, fuel gas. Water plus hydrogen. I can use hydrogen to make steam. Not very efficiently. But then again, at the same efficiency level as everybody else. And the big thing here is it does not make any exhaust. Meaning this recipe does not make any pollution. And steam depleted can be put into cooling towers to regain some water, which means I can actually recycle the water to make even more steam. Hydrogen, that should be oxygen from the atmosphere. Air separator here, oxygen and nitrogen, oopsie. Performs cryogenic distillation process temperatures reaching to separate atmospheric air into its primary components, oxygen and nitrogen. Okay. Okay. So we're not splitting water, we're just cooling the air. Gaining oxygen and nitrogen. How do I make hydrogen then? I'm sidelining, side-thinging myself like crazy again. But that's what's so much fun about this game. How do I make hydrogen? I hope there is a way to make hydrogen without burning anything. Because that would kind of defeat the purpose of trying to make steam in a clean way. Cracking unit, nope. Rubber makers, our water stripper that makes ammonia and water. Basic distiller, nope. Chemical plant, nope. Okay, let's see, hydrogen. H, JKLM, MLOP, nitrogen, oxygen. I'm an idiot here. How do I make hydrogen? It appears that I don't. The electrolyzer would be good. Electrolyzer, I need to find out how do I make the electrolyzer. Check farm fermentation. Thermal storage, that's where I can store steam, I believe. Use the steam to hit the tank of molten salt to store blah blah blah. Okay, what does that... How exactly does that work? I have not yet... Okay, thermal desalination. Desalination water pump. Okay. Naphtha processing. Distillation stage 3. Naphtha plus fuel gas. Naphtha plus coal makes rubber. Naphtha can be boiled away, or rather burnt away. Diesel plus steam makes naphtha plus sour water. Okay. Okay, that will need to be part of hydrogen production. Okay, that is now priority. This one goes away, and this is priority. I think I can... I might not be able to. I am. Okay, I have high enough labs here. Good, good, good. Which also means that I'm heavily tempted to upgrade these. What do I need for that? Okay, I'm upgrading the rest of the labs. Only to take them down later on, of course. But that doesn't matter. I was also thinking of making more storage for construction parts 3. Oh, talking of which. We have loaded all the necessary parts to upgrade this beast. Then I'm curious, how much more can it make? We still need to find the second cargo ship. This one is great, and it helps here greatly, but we're down to 31%. Okay, we're almost not using any of our local oil anymore. Almost, however, that's the working term here. Unfortunately. Okay. Here I've made a change with the sand mine, because I noticed that this is 3 wide, the slope at the side of the mine, and I don't want to risk going into the water, which of course also means that I want to experiment. I want to find out what would happen. What if? So I am going to do this. Go down a little. And then go straight into the water. Okay, that's not low enough. Let's take all of this down again. Okay. Let's do this to start with. In order to do this, I'm going to build an entirely separate setup with its own mind control tower. You will control this little bit of land right here. Okay, you will be connected to these 3, and you will have 1 truck and 1 excavator, small, to make them expendable just in case. Also, I wanted to make a change here, because I've noticed that I'm not gaining any limestone anymore. I should still have enough in storage, so that's not a big issue, but it is, well, it's not getting better. Just going to get all the limestone here to make this flat so that I can gain some more building land in the future. Okay, my control tower has no mining designation in its area. Okay. Let me then do leveling designation. Okay. And dumping to repair this damage. Okay, so there will be this limestone is now going to be mined away, and I'm going to transport or rather remove the small excavator from here and move it over to this one. And then we shall see what happens if I dig into water. I'm really curious. In the meantime, I can go even faster here. This is splendid, but it's not necessary. I need the workers here for now. This is all right. Let's go here and explore. Okay. Okay, we're making limestone again. And while we are going to make fuel the polluting way anyway. Okay. Fuel gas plus steam becomes hydrogen. And carbon dioxide. I don't like that. Isn't there a better way to make hydrogen? Water becomes oxygen. Oh, with the electrolyzer, of course. Ah, yes, that's the one I wanted to find. I'm an idiot. Can I search? Electro. Maintenance depot, construction tool. Recycling. I do not yet have the electrolyzer. Here it is. Forget all of that. Let's get this one. Electrolyzer takes water and makes oxygen and hydrogen. That's the one I wanted. Perfect. Electrolysis, that's going to take a lot of energy, I'm guessing. Which I'm also making from steam. So I might actually be able to go completely clean. I'm not sure. But then that's not really the target here. I can use the electrolysis, the water from that, or put water into yes, the oxygen can be dumped and the hydrogen can be used to make steam, which I will then use to make fuel. Let's build the rest of the setup first. Just ignore steam at this point in time. I'm going to get steam from elsewhere. Water becomes all of that. Where might I get water from? I have no clue. It is a conundrum. The bigger question is, how do I get it up here? This is a crude oil line. Matter of fact, I will no longer need this. What does this use? Diesel plus coal. Or diesel plus sulfur. This setup can go. Which means that this connection to crude oil right here is not needed anymore. And that means that I can use that to go and make. I can use that pipe, flip it around and use it for water transport. Oh, location explored. Oh, found something. Food pack becomes crude oil. Gold becomes crude oil. Vehicle parts, consumer electronics. Okay, not what I wanted. Let's go here and try to find a cargo ship. So again, let's ignore the steam part and start with this. Here. Let's start the distillation process. Let's say I need enough space for all the lines. I will also place all the storages right here, meaning producers here, storages here, essentially, with enough room also for growth. So I'm going to flip this around to be like this. Then distillation stage 2 and stage 3. Or even stage 2 and stage 3. Or stage 2 and stage 3. Or stage 2 and stage 3, wherever it fits. But then I don't need to be too extreme with the room to grow. What do we need here? Medium oil plus plus steam again, because it makes diesel and light oil. Okay. Okay. This is how it should be oriented, I would say. Let's give it an extreme amount of room to grow. Okay. Then we're going to get sour water, light oil, or rather heavy oil, medium oil, light oil, and fuel we have here. That should be about 4, huh? Storage, fluid storage. Let's start here and we can upgrade later. One, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Again, a room to grow. 4. Okay. Then I'm going to need balancers. Okay. That will break the whole thing. So let me remove these and start here. These are 5 wide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hope this should work. One, two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's what I wanted. 2, 3. Transports pipe balancer. Okay. Storage. Three and the pipe balancer. Okay. this is going to be the priority out for all of them. Okay. Oh, 35 minutes already. Okay. Let's finish this. Then I'm going to work with pipes too to have enough ability to transport whatever happens. Okay. Okay. Then let me do the same here. Just with a straight, with an almost straight line. No. Yes. Okay. Then we have what? This is going to be the purple stuff, which we're going to need here. So, let's get it over. Yeah, this is okay. This plus steam and the fuel. Will go in here. Okay. And about steam, we're going to look after steam later. This is going to be off and off, off and off. Let's make sure that no truck will interfere in anything here. Off, 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 and this should be off by default. Okay. So all of this is off. Then we also have some exhaust. We also have an overproduction of various different types of oil, which means heavy oil, light oil, CO2, exhaust, Fertilizer, seawater, acid. Okay. Heavy oil, light oil. What about medium oil? Do I have any way to get rid of medium oil somewhere, somehow? Unless I'm completely blind, but it doesn't seem so. But then I do not need to get rid of medium oil. So that should be alright. The medium oil is here. Heavy oil and sour water. Heavy oil is over here, sour water is here. Okay. Heavy oil can be flared. Okay. Transports. Okay. So any heavy oil we cannot store will be flared. Medium oil, we will use that up, and sour water will be used fairly quickly later. But right now we also have light oil, which will need, for which we will need the same flaring ability, just in case we don't use it all. Priority out into the storages, good. Flare, flare, this is going to be used later. Wonderful. This plus the electrolysis to make steam is going to give us a strong ability to make fuel. But the construction of this is now going to happen in between recordings. I'm not going to make you watch through this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you, as I said, in the next one. Goodbye.